Hello there. Good evening. Good morrow. Good day.
Hello.
The only thing that doesn't belong on a hamburger is candy. Candied bacon is different.
Ooh, candied bacon, man. That sounds delish.
By itself, though, I'm not a big bacon on a burger guy. I've tried it.
I'm not either.
It
Yeah,
needs to be the perfect bacon,
it has to be
and
super crispy.
It's never that perfect bacon.
No,
Yeah.
it's always like floppy and chewy.
Yeah.
So
So
you
you
like
like
bite into
pull.
this night burger, and then like a huge strip of bacon comes out because it's like it doesn't break easily. It doesn't break.
Yeah, it needs to crumble as I bite it.
We have a burger place out here, Randy, called Killer Burger. I don't know if you guys have that. It's
I
like
don't
a
think so.
chain.
We've never seen it.
There's a couple of different locations out here, but and they have like weird burgers, and like one of the ones that they do is they put peanut butter on it, and Nick says it's good. Have you had it
I like peanut butter on a burger.
on a burger though? Like to
Yeah.
me, it's I don't know. It feels too like the nuttiness of the peanut butter. Like I feel like wouldn't. I don't know. I just don't feel like it would go.
Give it a shot. Oh, you know what? I used to put peanut butter on my Nick Steel burger. Maybe.
What a cheeseburger.
Yeah, it just popped up in my feed the other day. I was like, "Ah, cheeseburger."
Yeah.
The
Randy says
old Nick
crispiness
Steel.
is the most. Yeah, 100%. It has to be super crispy. I don't like bacon in general, as long as it's crispy. Like people want to wrap bacon in all kinds of ish, and I'm not
Yeah.
about that life. Like I don't want a bacon wrap scallop. Just give me a good, well cooked scallop, scallop. Like the minute you put bacon around something, it gets chewy. Like
Unless
bacon
you
wrap
do it
fillet,
right.
and
Yeah.
it's like no. I've never had a good bacon wrap fillet in my life.
Yeah,
Never had it.
I always use it. Using it as an excuse to hide your can't
Yes,
cookness.
it's like bad quality. Like, oh yeah, like I don't know what I'm doing. I'll wrap bacon in it.
Yeah, like if I wrap it in bacon, it'll be tasty. No, if you cook it right and you get the flavors, that's what makes it good. Don't half-ass it. I like the meat flavor of the meat.
Yeah,
Exactly. The bacon's where I judge you. It's got to be perfect.
Yeah, it's got to be really good. I like it for breakfast though. Okay, but it's got to be crispy. Here's a headline for you that just came across TMZ.
Oh, you know what? I have a thing that does that. Wait.
I don't know if this is appropriate for this.
Wait.
Because it's horrific.
Oh. You're on your own.
Man splits in half, jumping 750 feet off top of New York City building.
Splits in half?
That's what
Did he hit something on the way down, or he just splits in half?
I don't know. A man died a gruesome death after jumping to his death. He made the fatal jump up top of the Deutsche Bank Center in Manhattan on what many call Billionaires Row. Creating even more of a spectacle is that he ended up slamming into a glass marquee above the entrance of the ritzy Mandarin Oriental Hotel, which is part of the same building. His body was reportedly split in half by the impact of the marquee. Parts of the body were found across the street on construction scaffolding. The 55-story building houses hotels, several companies, and expensive luxury apartments, including where Jay-Z and Gisele Bündchen once lived.
Interesting.
He was in his pajamas. How could you even tell at that point?
Well, the little hat with the ball on it was on the floor.
Might have taken a service elevator to the top before he jumped.
Well, he planned to go out that way.
Good Lord. Could you imagine walking out in the street?
I imagine that his stock went down, or he knows something we don't know.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're about to find out.
Randy says, I hate to be the dude that has to clean that up.
Dude.
Man, what a
At
day.
that point, though, you're just like, all right, another day and dollar.
Yeah, but it's like, you're on the construction site across the street.
Yeah, that you don't want to.
You're going to work and you're like, oh my God, is that a finger?
Is that
You're not prepared to clean that up.
Half of a person? Yeah, that's terrible.
This is a reminder if you're not feeling
yeah, mental health.
Yeah, like if you're not feeling good, please reach out to help. There's lots and lots and lots of different ways that you can.
It's okay to be not okay.
100%.
So says Imagine Dragons.
Yeah. They didn't come up with it, but
to be not okay.
It's a good song
though. It's all right to be out. All right. Anyway, look it up. It's a good song.
It's a good song.
All right, some fun ass facts. Fun facts for Randy. because he's the only one here.
Hey,
Only one that
Randy.
likes to comment.
Yeah.
Hi, Randy. Here's some fun facts for you.
Yeah.
Did you know, Randy, that there's a town in Texas named Canadian, and its citizens are called Canadians? There are about 2,500 people there, and the closing scene from the Tom Hanks movie Castaway was filmed in Canadian.
That's very confusing. Where do you live? Canadian.
There's no Texas, Canada, although there is a province in Alberta, which is basically Texas.
I hate the naming of other things.
Well, that's this whole neighborhood.
This whole country is just naming other things, and I hate that because we used to live near a Paris, Illinois.
Yeah, there's a Paris, California.
There's a Paris, California. There's out here. There's a Dallas.
Yeah. There's a Medford. Oh no, that's normal. There's Portland, which is 2 Portlands.
Yeah, there's 2 Portlands.
There's Albany, which I think like something like that. Yeah, there's a bunch of like same names.
Stop it.
Number 2, ticker tape parades got their name because the confetti they used to use was the paper from manual stock ticker machines. The ticker tape parades.
Neat. Hey, Lori. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Lori. Bob Ross made 1,143 paintings during his career on PBS. The majority of them are stored at the headquarters of Bob Ross's Inc. in Virginia, and his business partner says they don't have any plans to sell them because that, quote, wasn't really Bob's thing. So burn them.
So burn them, just get rid of them?
Just get rid of them.
Well, maybe you give them out to, like,
taking up space.
Children's hospitals or something like that.
Roger, they're like, I don't know that. Bob
right,
Ross.
I know.
They're giving this. Why does this one look like that one? It's all a bunch of happy ass trees.
Yeah, I know.
Roger Moore retired from being James Bond at 58 years old because, quote, the leading ladies were young enough to be my granddaughter, and it became disgusting. Good for Roger Moore.
Good for Roger Moore.
I bet you Roger Moore wasn't on that island.
I bet he wasn't.
Bill Murray's character in the movie Osmosis Jones talks about the National Buffalo Wing Festival in New York, but it didn't exist. A guy in Buffalo, New York decided to start one after he saw the movie, and it's been happening since 2002.
Oh, cool.
It's over Labor Day weekend.
Well, did the Catalina wine mixer happen because of Step Brothers, or was that a thing before Step Brothers?
I have no idea.
I don't remember, but like...
I don't go to Catalina a lot.
I know. I kind of hate Catalina.
We went, right?
Yeah.
It was fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
My mom always calls it the redneck Riviera because like people think like, oh, they'll go to Catalina. It's like where you go if you don't have enough money to go on an actual trip when you're in California.
Yeah.
You go to Catalina and it's like you get a feeling of like they have like a
Island-y?
We've got an island vibe, but it's like you can see Long Beach from there and you're like,
it's just a little escape from the
I know,
mainland.
but it's not good. And it's riddled with bed bugs is what I've heard.
Well, now maybe it was good back in the day when people used to brag about it. Nobody brags about it now.
I know.
No one's like, I'm going to Catalina.
I don't know.
Back in the day when just the rich people ran there.
I feel like people do go. I hear people going, "Oh my God, Catalina, yay!" And I'm like,
Nah. I have a question for you. So, if you go to a wedding,
yeah,
best friend's wedding, we'll say best friend, whoever that is.
Okay.
Best friend's wedding, they have tattoos for free there.
Like removable tattoos?
Yeah, no.
Like a tattoo parlor?
Like a tattoo person is there tattooing people for the wedding so that you'll have a memory to take with you. You getting in that line?
I'm not. No.
No?
No.
Not gonna get a little tiny tattoo?
No, I'm not. A tattoo for me needs to be thought out and like.
It's a moment in your best friend's life that means a lot.
So is a picture. Like
yes,
I don't need that.
They got a tattoo on their wedding day, and
the thing is,
like,
the tattoo. First of all, like the tattoo artist, 15 people in is going to be tired.
Well, look, here's the.
I don't want to be the 16th person.
Here's the tattoos.
You're signed to have a tattoo artist at your wedding.
Yeah, like what kind of tattoos?
Tiny little tattoos. They're like little outlines. It's just they're not coloring them in or anything. They have the little buffalo. It was quick.
You're signed.
I feel like if it's small, then maybe, but
there we go.
I couldn't. Yeah, like I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if I need that in my life.
Just like a little cute memory for
like
your family or for everybody to remember. Like, oh, we're besties. Remember that tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't care enough about anybody to like tattoo just so I can remember them. Like if I love you, then I'm gonna remember the day. So like, don't worry about it. Like, I don't know. Would you do it? I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, I probably would. Just for the experience of myself.
Yeah, I suppose.
But you can get whatever you want. You don't have to get like the designated tattoo.
Right.
So I'd get something that I like, but just small, and then that memory would be associated with
But
that.
where though? I don't have a problem getting it. I don't have a problem getting something small or whatever. But like my first thing is like, where would it go
On my
that like,
foot.
yeah, that matters. That's like far enough
Hold
away
my gross
where,
ass foot.
yeah, I wouldn't want it on my arms or anything like that because that would be reserved for like actual artwork.
Yeah, you can do like a little like, ow.
You know, like
Like
the
in the little
people
hand
that get
here.
the little mustache.
Yeah, the little.
I don't want
finger.
it on my hand. Ugh, I hate hand tattoos.
I'm not opposed to it, but like I hate the hand rings. That's weird.
Yeah,
It's just, but I mean, that's better than wearing your ring already. Well, scratch that idea,
yeah,
says Lori.
Lori,
Hey,
it's
Lori,
not going down.
I'm down.
Everybody
Lori.
has to get bowling balls or pins, depending on what gender you are.
Yeah. Well, you can choose the gender which
I don't know.
which
I
you're
don't
more
know.
comfortable
I was just
with.
messing around.
Yeah, that's gonna be no for me,
Yeah.
dog. Morning.
Yeah.
Morning, Jess. I mean, it's an interesting idea. Kristen needs to do some cocaine.
Dude, I do.
Are you tired?
It's hitting me now. It's hard because like I spend we do the show like first thing in the morning, and then I go like a good 40 minutes without talking before the stream basically happens.
Yeah.
And so more like a half an hour, but in that little period, like the energy's gone down because I'm not performing anymore, and now it has to ramp back up, and so I get
ramp
tired.
it back up.
I know. I'm sorry. It's coming again.
Here it goes.
And I don't drink coffee. That's always a problem.
Well, your tea has more caffeine than
I
my
know.
coffee does,
My
so.
tea's supposed to have more but I don't get it.
So
Not
Randy,
getting it.
we'll go to your wedding, and
Randy's married.
The second wedding. Sorry, Mrs. Randy.
They could renew their vows.
You can renew your vows. Have a little tattoo artist out there, and I'll get a little tat with Randy.
I would get one too.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd get one.
Why now? All of a sudden?
Well, no, I'll get one for the experience.
I'll get one. You don't have to.
But it's gonna be somewhere that no one could see it. Like it's gonna not in a sexy way. It'll be like on my ankle or something. Like I'm not gonna put it on like prime real estate.
Well, yeah, this is prime.
Yeah,
maybe
like put it on my hip or something. Here. Like, oh my god, could you imagine? when I told Nick when I first I guess when we were first dating or whatever, I was like, yeah, I have a neck tattoo, and he thought like I meant like that because he was like, oh my god, that's pretty like aggressive. And I was like, it's not though.
Yeah, it's a tiny little back of the neck.
It's the back of my neck.
Yeah,
which I'd like redone.
Same. Redone as in recolored, or just get rid of that and do a whole different one?
Cover it up with something else.
What are you gonna do? What do you want to do?
I don't know what I would do with it. That's the thing. But I didn't realize that.
Put the matrix port.
The matrix port. Yeah, like I don't want like something that like wraps around my neck. So like I have to be careful.
Yeah.
But so I got it a week or something before I moved to Colorado. Me and my best friend and like we went down and we both got tattoos together.
Mm-hmm.
And she got flowers and I got this, and it was a good luck charm, 4-leaf clover, good luck charm. And then like here I come, 3 years ago watching some prison thing, and it's like that's the sign of like the Aryan nation, and I'm just like, oh, for sake.
Just say you went to prison and they gave it to you.
And it's like it's different. Theirs is a shamrock, but it's like a shamrock and a 4-leaf clover are damn near the same thing. I know they're not, but they look. I mean, you can't really tell the difference.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, great.
Well, if you ever go to prison, you're good.
And I would hope that by people looking at me, they wouldn't just assume, but then I also am white.
Yeah.
So like they might go, oh yeah, she's a big fan of that. I'm
big fan. You don't have blue eyes though. So they could just wonder why you like I earned my way into
and like you look white.
Yeah.
Even though you're not particularly all the way white.
Yeah.
So I can't be like, but my husband, and they'll be like, he looks white.
I'd hang with the cholos in prison.
Dang it.
Like, I gotta learn Spanish.
When does one renew their vows? When the marriage is in trouble.
Yeah. Usually around the 10-year mark.
When you're on the brink of divorce.
You're like, divorce or double down?
Yeah, pretty much.
Usually the double down doesn't work.
Yeah, no. None of it works out well.
Yeah. Knew a guy in North Carolina who had beer fridge tattooed on the inside of his lower lip. North Kakalaki.
Beer fridge? I feel like the inside of the lip would hurt, and it doesn't stay very long.
It doesn't. Yeah, you'd have to get it redone or something like that. But yeah.
No thanks.
Like,
I can't
put high.
Hi. I cannot imagine Post Malone. I have a weird thing for Post Malone.
Okay.
I kind of dig him. I know he looks like a psycho, but he
He's
seems like a
interesting.
guy that I want to hang with or at
Yeah.
least get to know. But he has the always tired under his eyes.
Uh-huh.
And I cannot imagine getting a tattoo on this thin skin. I can feel my bone. I can feel it right now.
Yeah.
Imagine a tattoo doing script work of always tired. And it's not like thin lettering. It's like block script.
It'd be better than getting a full color tattoo, but yeah.
Oh, but
Just
Lord
that paint.
Almighty.
At that point, you see his face, like he's used to it.
No, I know, but like here, it's like you have some cushion, I would imagine, because he's got it like everywhere.
Yeah.
But like,
But he has forehead too.
oh,
That's straight bone too.
yes,
so.
but this is so sensitive.
Very sensitive, yeah.
Good morning, Kathy. How are you feeling today? How are you?
How's the pelvis?
Nick would like to know how your pelvis is feeling this morning.
How's your pelvic floor and your pelvis?
Something different, but
how's your pelvis?
are you feeling
being
relief
pelted?
from the procedure? I've been thinking a lot about Colleen. I don't think she's here, but like, let's all keep Colleen in our thoughts.
Yeah,
so
sad.
tomorrow,
Krista was sad for Colleen today.
I know, like Colleen says that at least if I did my math right, that her and Kenzie leave tomorrow or this weekend.
Yeah, they said 2 days. So
yeah, so tomorrow to go to New York, and then I believe she said they were spending like 4 days getting her kind of set up, and then Colleen was flying home. Alone and walking into an apartment that's like never gonna be like Kenzie's not gonna be there
without her little in it.
I know. I'm sure she hasn't thought of this, but I probably shouldn't be bringing it up. But like, oh my gosh, like I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine.
Randy sent some tea. The tea link.
What's cracked tea?
Berry Gold's blend tea bags, 80 count, 8.8 ounces. Company's flagship brand Berry's tea are leaders in the gold blend sector of the market. The finest quality teas from the highest mountain slopes of Kenya and the Assam Valley and India are skillfully selected for gold blend. This, no, it doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me anything about it.
No relief, says Kathy. Total stomach pain. Oh no.
Well, that's not. Can you take anything for it?
Yeah, but she's supposed to be feeling relief. Are you? Or is it says like it gets worse?
She said no relief.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, are you supposed to be feeling relief?
Oh, yeah. Is it supposed to
or
hurt
is it supposed to hurt for this couple of days?
Forever.
Jess, tell us what we're supposed to be feeling.
Dr. Jess.
Dr. Jess, paging Dr. Jess. Okay, speaking of tea.
I got some tea to spill.
No, I have actual tea question for you.
For me?
Yeah, so like when I went to visit my family in Detroit a couple months back, I was in one of the airport lounges and they had a spicy cinnamon tea from Fraser Teas. It's a local Michigan company, which I thought was cool for them to include that in the airport.
Very nice.
I tried it and my mind exploded.
She's been on this tea since then. Like she buys it special order from Michigan.
I buy it special order from Michigan now, and I buy it like 4 boxes at a time. Each box has like 12 satchels.
Yes, and you're down to your last box.
I'm into my last box. I need to put an order in. It's my favorite tea in the whole world. I went back to the tea that I thought was my favorite. Like
that tea.
Like ash in my mouth. This is the most amazing tea. It's like drinking liquid hot tamales. It's so good.
Someone loves hot tamales.
It's so good. And I was like, what am I going to do for a week in Florida without my tea?
Take your tea.
Isn't that pretentious though?
No.
Like, isn't it weird if I'm sitting at the table with everybody at breakfast and I just like reach and like grab?
They don't know it's your tea.
I know, but
just
like,
go over to
weird.
the tea section and drop your tea bag in it.
Yeah, I guess.
Just have a tea.
It's just weird though, right? For me to bring my own tea?
No, pre-tea in the hotel.
I know, but I don't know if I'm going to have access to hot water in the hotel.
You should. They have usually have a
like
coffee
boiling
maker
hot water,
yeah.
you know? Like
they usually have a coffee maker in there. You
they
can make tea with.
They said when I come downstairs for the conference or whatever, there's like a, bagels and pastries type of thing. Yeah. But they'll also have coffee and like.
Well, what you do is you bring your thermos, your little thermos thingy. You put your tea already in it, and then you just fill it up with hot water.
Oh, that's a smart idea.
And then you've got your hot ass thermos.
So I'm not like a super weirdo if I brought my own tea.
Who gives a fuck? Be you, Kristen. Don't let people.
I bring my own tea, says Randy. Oh.
Yeah, don't let people take your tea away because you're ashamed.
All right, so Kathy says she thought she would have relief, but not. It's worse. Oh my God, Kathy.
Well, that's fun.
What in the damn hell, man? Can you? Did your doctor know?
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of
you've
drug,
let
right?
them know.
Some sort of pill you can take.
Oh, I'm just so sorry.
I'm
I've
sure
been
they have
thinking
hot
about
water.
you. I'm like, I hope she's doing better.
I'm sure they have hot water there.
Okay. Jess says everyone has their own unique health. Lithotripsy is not fun. Kidney stones are evil. Inflammation can be worse. Think of how you'll feel worse 3 days after an auto accident. Similar hydration is key. Thank you, Dr. Jess.
Thank you, Jess.
All right.
It
So,
catches up
Kathy,
to
you
you,
heard
yeah.
from Dr. Jess. Drink water.
Yeah, if I
It's
do
not
something
necessarily bad.
If I do something like running that day, I'm not sore that day.
Yeah,
I'm a little sore the next day. It's 2 days later that I'm like, I can't move my legs.
it's true. It's 100% true.
So,
I've passed 20 kidney stones.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. And I think it was all at once. Oh my God.
Sounded like a. Never mind.
Randy says, you're not a weirdo. I'm not a fan of other people's tea, so I bring my own stash. Okay. Now, can I do that with my jalapeno sausages? Can I pull out my little bag at the table? Be like, I know,
probably eat
right?
those before
He
you
has
go.
probably attention deficit disorder.
Should probably go before that. Who are you sitting with? You're not sitting with anyone.
I have no idea.
You
I'm
don't have
probably
any
not
friends?
sitting with. I have zero friends.
I sit by myself all the
I
time.
have zero friends.
so.
I have one friend.
Oh, you do?
I have a friend who I'm actually going to talk to on the phone today. I'm very
yeah?
excited.
Who's your friend?
Her name is Jamie.
Okay, and why? Is that Jamie?
Jamie.
Oh,
like,
that doesn't
no,
count.
she's my friend, but like we never talk on the phone.
Yeah, why are you talking on the phone?
And she's like, I have something I want to talk to you about, but it's really like too involved to type because we normally talk because she's in West Virginia, so like at 5 a.m. when she knows I'm up, it's like normal time for her. So she's like, oh my God, I need you immediately. And so she's like, it's too much to type. So I'm getting a phone call today from a friend. It feels very retro.
It's retro. Look, gotta put it on speaker. I want to hear.
I probably
I want to hear everything.
I know you're friends with Jamie too, so
I don't ever talk to Jamie.
I should be at least give me my parking space up front. Dr. Jess.
Dr. Jess?
I don't want you operating on me, but I will ask you for
20
medical
stones.
stuff.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my God, Kathy.
Híjole.
Poor thing.
I dread the day I get a kidney stone.
I mean, it hasn't happened yet. There's some people that are just like super susceptible to it. And then there's other people that have like dietary issues with it.
Yeah, it's common though. Like it's especially with like a Diet Coke is a very big or Diet Soda is a very big like creator of kidney stones.
Yes, but you also drink water.
I do. So
the people that get kidney stones from soda are the people that like exclusively drink Diet Pepsi all day long.
Yes.
Talking about Pepsi.
But I don't know how much is enough. I think my dad might have had one, but I can't tell. I don't know. It's hard to judge with family history because I don't know what they did to themselves, and there's no like.
Well, you asked your dad recently.
Yeah.
Like you're like, did you have, like, do you think the heart attacks and everything is from the alcoholism and the smoking,
or the heart,
or the actual heart? And he thought it was from.
He said it's from the smoking, and I'm like, but you don't know because you don't know what happened to your dad.
Yeah, because he was adopted.
Yeah. But they said that his heart. He's like, well, my heart's always been fine. It's the valves that had the problem.
Well, yes.
So, and that's from the smoking and the drinking.
Yeah.
So the valves get clogged because of the smoking and drinking. So.
You're gonna outlive us all. All you do is eat cheese, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it.
Pretty much eat cheese.
It's good.
You're gonna outlive us all. I only drink water most of the day, and only one glass of iced tea with dinner.
Have you done that for your whole life?
Then, Kathy, is it just something that you're
be
susceptible to,
Yeah,
or like hereditary, or whatever?
Calcium deposits for me. Damn dairy. Also, I love cheese.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I gotta go get checked. The 40 years coming up, so I gotta go get the. So that'll be fun. But it's good. I want him to look there.
Yeah.
Got some issues.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at it.
And like, yeah, it's never a bad idea to get checked.
It's not
so
that
you
big
never
of a
know.
deal, I'm sure. I've never had. Oh yeah, never mind.
It's fine. You never had someone's thumb in your eyes?
We
can change
I was
that.
gonna say that, and I was like, wait a second, like, yeah, like
We can change that.
in any form.
So what you're telling me, nothing's ever gone in, only out.
But I can't imagine it being really that bad. Is it 40 when you have to get the digit?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 45, but Nick said it's 40. So.
I think it's 40. Like that's the if anyways, I should
just get it done.
Get your prostate checked.
Just get it done.
Because you never know. That's when
right.
you're susceptible to prostate cancer.
Got it.
They will now test me on why I get them. This is my third time with kidney stones. Okay, so it sounds like a hereditary thing.
Yes.
Randy, get to work. Yeah.
Good Lord. I can't wait
They
to
don't
hear
use
about
the
it.
thumb, by
I
the way.
can't. I know. I can't wait. That would be super weird.
Yeah, why are you
Like
going in
playing
with
a
the
video
thumb?
game.
Yeah, it's also just awkward to get in there. Like
100%. It's so weird.
I'm sure that.
What if
Well, I'll have to mic myself.
you'll have to?
So
What if? What's the weirdest finger they could use? Would it be the pinky?
the pinky would be an odd one, but
Or what if it was the?
yeah, they just like drill. Yeah, so I'm scared. Do they diddle with your bunghole or what?
They're gonna
They
feel
don't
your
like-
prostate.
They don't like circle
Stop.
the
Stop
circle the
it.
drain before
They're
they go in.
gonna put some
they lube it up.
lubrication on first,
And they get in there and they go.
They
Nope,
do
I
the
don't feel anything.
what is the
Your prostate-
Kobayashi code,
Yeah, the ABA, up, down, left, right, BA start.
and then they go, oh,
Your prostate's not swollen.
Cancer.
Yeah, it's either your prostate's huge or your prostate's not.
they
huge.
go, ooh, I have a specialist I want you to see, or that was great.
I'm just surprised they can't there's not a machine that can do that now because I'm sure they don't. I'm sure they don't want to see your funky ass in their face either.
Yeah, could you you went to medical school for it. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
I mean,
not the worst
you're
you've
saving
seen.
lives, but
Yeah.
still, it's like people that work with feet and stuff. You're just like,
Yeah, that's not the worst they've seen.
I know.
My gross toe and my dirty ass is not the worst they've seen.
The Konami code. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah, what did you say?
I say like the
Kobayashi
Kobayashi.
code.
What it was? What's that?
Is that
That's
from
something.
Big Bill, Kill Bill? Kobayashi Maru or something like that?
Yes. What is that from? I forget. But
Yeah, Konami code. Yeah, up,
yeah,
down.
yeah. Sorry.
AB, start. Select start.
I don't know.
If you're playing Contra and you want 30 minutes, you want 2 players.
Please, I know. Now my Apple Watch is going crazy, seeing that my heart rate is too high. Oh my God, Kathy, call a doctor.
Yeah, that freaked me out too. My Apple Watch, just all of a sudden, I was sitting down at a wedding and it's like, hey, are you fucking working out right now? I was like, no. It's like, why's your heart rate so high? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just sitting here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was like, that's weird. That's the new one. So that's never happened to you? Your watch isn't like, hey.
No, my
your heart's
watch has
beating.
never freaked out. In fact, I check my heart rate on it often,
Oh, okay.
and at least once a day, and which I know is weird. You probably didn't
Super
know.
fucking
You probably
weird.
didn't know that about me.
But sorry.
And the other day, it was at 57.
You were chilling
And
AF.
I was like, and I looked it up, and it's like normally that range is for athletes,
Yeah.
athletes at rest, and I was like,
Something
that I
else is
am
wrong
not.
then.
Something was
We've
going
ruled
on
that out.
where it was just like,
What
shut
else?
it down.
Yeah. I average about, like 60. Is what
I
mine
average about
said.
61. That's my
Yeah.
beeps per minute.
But yeah, it was just like I was sitting there, my watch is like beep 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 beep. beep. I was like, what's going on? It's like, your heart rate has
You
been
need
elevated.
to go to the doctor.
It's only did it the one time. It's like your heart
Oh,
rate-
okay.
I was
well,
probably nervous at my first wedding, and I must have known I was getting robbed.
no shit.
BA start.
What else? So yeah, I leave on Tuesday of next
Yep.
week, so I'll be out. Monday is the last stream.
Until September,
Until
basically.
we're gonna. So if a lot of you weren't here yesterday, but so we're done with the YouTube experiment. It was fun, It's kind of the end of an era. I
Gave
think
it a
we're done.
shot.
So what's gonna happen now is we'll stream on Tuesday or Monday of next week and say goodbye to everybody, and then it'll just be every Friday on Twitch.
Yeah, because Kristen will be gone from Tuesday to Friday.
Yeah.
And then we'll be gone the following week.
Yeah, I get back. We're here for one day, and then we all get back on a plane and go to Orlando. So, we'll be back the week of the Labor Day week. I don't know what day that Friday is, but that'll be when we come back.
So,
And it'll only be Fridays on Twitch. We're done.
we're done.
It sucks.
We tried.
We tried.
September 8th. Everybody's got lives. Everybody's
Yeah,
got things to do.
and and we also have the Facebook page and stuff like that. We'll still chat all the time, and then Friday it'll give us all something to look forward to.
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna miss y'all, and I hate that we're not gonna do it anymore. But at the same time, it's like Nick and I said, we have a lot of extra work on our shoulders, so this gives us more time to do it. So
We're still the Wolfpack.
we are still a Wolfpack. We'll still do Wolf Up meetups,
Yeah.
and all that good jazz.
We still got our what is it? Bros Giving, right? Our
Friendsgiving.
Wolf's Giving.
Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving.
Yeah, that's what
Are we
it's
doing
named.
that? I don't know. Colleen's
I don't know.
resting heart rate for every should be 60 to 67, but when working out it should be 27 to 5 to 12.
Yeah, I don't know why. Mine went down to 57.
9/1, my birthday. I'll likely be in Key West.
Oh, nice.
See.
We will not be streaming on the 1st of
No, we'll be
September.
out.
We'll be in.
It'll be the 8th.
We'll be in Disneyland.
September 8th. Will be our next stream.
I told you guys that I booked Lily for the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this kid.
Did you? Are you gonna keep it? You think she'll be good?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the appointment. I wasn't sure. I don't know how she'll react, but
Yeah.
I feel like there might be some meltdowns. But I also feel like if I were to cancel it and she was to see it, she would be desperate to do it, and that's the
Possible.
conundrum that I feel myself in. When I didn't book it the first time around, and it sold out completely, I was really disappointed. At Disney World. We'll be at Disney World.
You get the bit.
It's all called the same thing,
Disney.
The Florida Disney. I kicked myself for not booking it. I was like, she would love this. She's super into all the girly stuff now. And so when there was apparently a cancellation or something, I snatched it up real quick. So we'll see.
She's also excited to build a lightsaber now, too.
She is excited to build a lightsaber.
Work that in.
I know.
Got her excited. She's going to do a pink one or a purple one. But she thinks it's pink. So
yeah, and she's already picked out her kit because Nick showed her the video of all the there's four different kits you can choose from in terms of parts. She's very interested.
She's going elemental. She wants the shell. I think I might also go elemental.
I know, it'd be so cute.
We'll build a lightsaber that's similar, like a master and a Padawan.
I know.
Her lightsaber will have flicks of my lightsaber. And you'll just show that
you have passed yourself down to the younger generation. I'll be in the corner just going,
I don't like lightsabers.
I don't really understand why somebody would pay so much money for this, but I did. Silly. I'm the one with the credit card just going.
Of a huge Wolfpack party next October. That's true.
That's right.
That's right.
Lori's
next
wedding.
October, huh? It's not even this
Lori's
October.
wedding. Have you made any plans about the wedding, Lori? Have any decisions been made? Not putting pressure, but just curious. Yeah, what else? I don't know. I'm really super nervous to go to my residency.
Yeah.
But whatevs.
We're finally getting a haircut today.
Fantastic. We all have things we look forward to, don't we, Nick?
We do. My mom's coming to town next week.
That's right. Your mom's coming to town.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, are you excited?
It'll be nice to see her. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna have a guest in the house, and that's never fun. But maybe I can go out and do something by myself. All alone, go watch a movie. I guess.
You could go do something. Have a wonderful time in our new home state. I know, thanks. I won't really be going outside. I am meeting up with my friend in Florida.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Look at you. All these plans.
And I will not be seeing my brother. Yes! He can't make it, sadly.
He can't make it, unfortunately.
He can't make it, sadly.
But you have two friends now. Look at you. Talking to a friend today, meeting with a friend later.
I know.
See? You do have people that like you.
Well, it's because I reach out and I go, "Hey, are you still alive?
No, you're
Are you
good.
good?"
Yeah, you're good about it.
And they go, "Yeah, I'm good."
See,
hey, did you ever send JS all the stuff he asked for?
Yeah, we talked about it briefly, and it's like I told him. I was like, we talked about this before we got off the phone because I'm not good at remembering things. So.
Ooh, Mama Grace is in town. It's true. She has not seen Lily in a while, and Lily is a 100% different kid now.
Yes. But she could have fun with her now, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see. Still waiting. The day she can take her to the movies is the day that they're going to be friends. Because that's my mom's jam.
Yeah, your mom doesn't really play.
Yeah.
And Lily's very into imaginative play. Like she wants you to pretend to be, a princess, and then she wants to interact with you as that princess or whatever. She doesn't like sitting still and working on an activity.
Yeah.
Which is I don't know what your mom. So she likes taking kids to the movies.
Well, I'm assuming. Well, she likes working on activities and playing like board games and stuff like that. That was what we used to do when I was a kid. But yeah, like
Nick, your mom followed me on Facebook.
Oh, nice. You'll always have a connection to reach out to here.
That's true, Jess. I know. I wish you guys were closer. I would have totally come seen you.
Yeah. So yeah, like she needs to be at an age where she can like play a game, and then she'll be able to like have fun and play games with her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or color. She might color. I don't know. I wasn't around when I was a kid, so
yeah,
I can't remember. But it should be. Yeah, she'll learn it. She'll play with her. So, if not, she'll keep her busy while I go do something, and then I'll come back and I'll play with her.
Having to play is the absolute worst. I'm terrible at it. I'd rather scrub a toilet. Teresa, it's funny because like I have a good active imagination, or at least I did as a kid. And boy, imaginative play as a kid was my jam.
Yeah.
But it's hard as a parent.
It's hard on the other people.
It's so hard because
we need a kid to play with her because they can do that shit all day.
it's not like you act out an entire story and then there's an ending and you go, okay, then I'm done.
Now what?
It's a brief second in time that they want to keep redoing over and over and over and over and over again. And it just gets really tedious. And I hate myself for not liking it.
It's okay to not like it. Just keep doing it,
But I keep doing it, obviously, because I love her and I want her to have fun. But I've had to say, like, okay, Lily, mommy's done pretending for a minute. Like, I need to do something else. Let's color.
Yeah.
Or let's do something silently. Because when she wants to pretend, that means she wants me to come up with all the activities and the fun and the questions and the talking.
Yeah.
And she just kind of slightly interacts with it and goes, yeah. Okay, pretend you're Rapunzel and I'm coming to meet you. And then I have to be like, oh, hi, who are you? Hi, I'm Lily. Oh, hi, Lily. Oh, do you like my hair? Look at how I brush it. This is my chores I do every morning. And then she goes, okay, now we're going to pretend that you're Rapunzel and I'm coming to meet you. It's that like in a loop.
Yeah.
I had to ask my mom, who's like dealt with children her whole life. I'm like, is this normal? And she's like, no, this is a good thing. And I'm like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
And we play superheroes now. And
yeah.
She likes that. That's fun.
Yeah.
So, but then she doesn't want to stop. So
I know.
But
Selena has siblings.
But it's like the end of the day, and we're
just
just like, fuck, man. I've been like using my brain all day.
I'm
like,
tired. Like, I'm so tired.
But then we go, well, then one day we're gonna drop her off at college and fly home alone to an empty room, and we go, all right. I guess I'll pretend to be a superhero for 5 more minutes.
And guys, it's so sad. I can't really pick her up anymore. She's so heavy now.
She's about 42 pounds.
She's 42 pounds now. The last time she got on the scale, she was 36 pounds, which is like so tiny.
Yeah.
And then like she got on the scale the other day and it said like almost 42 pounds. And I like my jaw almost dropped. And she just looks taller. Like her clothes aren't fitting. Like obviously she's growing. Like that's a good thing.
That's what she does.
There's not an ounce of fat on this kid. She's athletic as all get up. But like when I go to pick her up now, she's dense. She's not like that baby anymore. She's like picking up a child.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh my God. And she wants me to run around the house with her like I did when I was a baby.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't do it anymore, sweetie.
Yeah. Well, gotta start working out.
I know. It's so sad. But like what you said,
pushing her up.
Because you said like, oh, there's going to be one day where you won't realize it, but that's the last day you're ever going to pick her up and hold her.
Yeah, somebody on stupid TikTok is like lives rent free in my head now.
I know.
Because like one day you're going to put her down and you're never going to pick her up again.
I know, and I
went,
feel
oh,
like
shit.
And I feel like I'm like getting to that point where it's like I can't like physically pick you up anymore.
Yeah.
You're half my size now, and you're heavy.
Yeah.
And I can't, and like.
You still got time.
I know, but not a lot.
Just because you physically can't pick her up anymore doesn't mean you won't pick her up at some point.
But I grab her all the time and put her on my lap and sit on the couch and I just go, and she goes, let me go.
I go, no. Imagination station 24/7. The days are long, but the years go so quick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, like last night I was a bad guy that kept stealing her stuffy or one of her stuffed animals. And Nick and her put on capes and they were the heroes that kept trying to rescue it. So I had to find all these creative ways to like hide the stuffy or like get her to like, and then I was like, I'm just going to like do this cheaply. So I laid on the couch with my tummy on the couch and I put the stuffed animal underneath me.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yes, try to get it now, Lily. And she like nosedived into my face and her nails cut like 2 big cuts on my nose. I have makeup on so you can't really tell. But it's bad.
Yeah, she took a chunk out.
Yeah, I took a chunk out of my nose, and I was like...
Teresa says, yeah, they got me too. I went around the house and picked up each one of the kids.
I know.
Today's the day. I picked you all up for last time. You guys, that was me on Wednesday when I dropped off the kids at school. Lisa was bawling her eyes out. I was getting choked up and went to work and silently cried in the bathroom. Yeah, how old are your kids now?
Because they're the first schools. Day? Yeah. It's like you're never going to have a kid that's not in school in your house anymore. You know what I mean? It's so weird.
Crazy.
The fact that Lily starts pre-K. And like, I'm just like, oh my God.
Eventually, the kindergarten's like the actual school, so we'll have to like.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's so nuts. They're growing so fast.
But it feels like it's been 5 years, so like it's fine. Like it's been. I can't remember a time I didn't have her, so it feels like it's been 5 years.
I dream about it all the time. I was just thinking about it the other day. Like, what did we do? Oh, we were talking about your drone.
Oh yeah.
And how like we should go to an empty lot and like I should drive the car and you should fly it next to me to see like how fast it can go and if it can get like car footage and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and how cool that would be. And
Be cooler if I had a nice car. Phoenix is 3, Logan's 5. All right, so you're getting there.
Yeah.
You got time.
And a Logan starting school for the first time. So that's oh gosh. And I was like, oh, we should do that today. And then I was like, oh wait, I have a kid. Like
I can't go now.
I forget all the time I have a kid because I'm always like trying to be spontaneous, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta get somebody to do that. Is it worth the $30 I need to pay to have that happen?
I know. I'm not ready for to send Selena on the bus, but she's so excited.
Yeah, when does that happen? When are you gonna send her off? Yeah.
I am 100% driving behind that bus for the first like 2 weeks of her school.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
I can't handle it.
It's coming. She's getting grown.
I know, but soon she's gonna not want to hang out.
Exactly. Like we only really got her until she's like 14. If that.
I know.
Maybe
they start
12.
going out.
Yeah, maybe 12, and then their friends.
But I can still demand a summer vacation, and she has to comply.
But yeah, her 12 is when her friends start taking like priority. And then you have to make reservations for her time. So, but she'll have to be home for dinner, like so that she'll be hanging out with us tonight. She's got to make sure she doesn't hate us or wants to talk to us. So, we'll see. September 5th, and yes, we're driving behind the bus so I can walk her to class.
Oh, good. The little one's growing up. It's so tough.
Well, we'll also get some freedom back.
I know. I am excited about that, because it's like I'm going to dive deeper into hobbies.
I doubt it. You're going to have a new job by the time that happens. So
that's true.
You're going to be even more busy. You just won't have to worry about a kid anymore.
I'll be like, all right.
What's your fucking problem today?
What was the reason you came to see me today?
Yeah, you got to work on your, your therapy face. Because you can't have resting bitch face. And you can't smile like a crazy person.
It's a lot of...
So you have to have, that's good. It's friendly. Eyebrows up. You can't be like... Oh, okay.
Big X. So I have possibly 2 internships on the line.
Ooh, everybody wants Kristen.
They're vastly different.
They are.
And we'll see. I have my hopes up for one of them.
When's your second interview?
As soon as we get back from Florida. So we'll see. The other one sounds terrifying. So like I was asking the first place that I time to start taking up video blogging on TikTok. I know I've thought about being like the TikTok therapist. I mean, there's a billion of them.
Yeah.
Hello, cat.
But not radio friendly. But
yes.
Therapist.
So like I could actually do it in an interesting way. But hello, buddy.
What do you want?
Honey. Are you hungry? Yeah. There's no food in this bowl downstairs.
He'll be fine.
Yeah. So the one internship is like privately. They don't take insurance, and I was talking to them and they answered all my questions like really good. The other one seems like almost a little terrifying. There's no screening of who I will get. It's just like, here's your cases. And the other one, I'll get 10 clients a week. And the other one, I'm getting 14. And I was like, 14 seems like a lot. And they go, yeah, most of them are no-shows. And I'm like,
it's like court mandated.
Because it's like court mandated.
To the terrifying one. They're being honest.
I know, but like.
It's true.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to do the terrifying one. In the first interview, like the fancy schmancy one, I said, how quickly does the supervisor step in if I feel like the client is high risk for suicide? And they go, oh, you wouldn't even be assigned somebody that's exhibiting suicidal ideation. Like that would go to an experienced therapist. And they said, and we would role play together how to handle it. But like, you'll never get those clients until you've graduated. And I'm like, okay. The other one, I said, how quickly will a supervisor step in if I have a high risk client with suicide ideation? And they went, oh, I mean, you're on your own. We're here. We're
gotta
here.
Figure it out at some point.
We're here if you have questions, but
you don't want to get into your job,
like
and having your own practice and then encounter your first suicidal person, right?
Yes, but like you want somebody to ease you into it. Like you want your supervisor to be like, "Hey, let's role play. Let you have the experience in a safe way,"
Yeah.
as opposed to this person that was like, "You'll just be thrown the client. Hopefully you can handle it. I'm available through email, but I don't really get back to people really well on Mondays and Tuesdays." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and the other one's like, "No, we're here through text message. You need anything, like you text me, I'll drop everything."
But it seems
I'm
like the other
like,
ones
"Good God."
are living in the real world. Like this is how
I know. So that's what I'm trying to
it's tough.
debate
Yeah.
right now. It's like this one seems like
They're gonna get the rich white people.
I'm going to get moms going, "I hate my life. My husband's the worst."
Yeah.
Whereas the other one, it's like I'm going to get like my child can't sit still in the
I
class.
can't stop taking this meth.
And like, yeah, like where you actually like maybe do the most good, you're able to diagnose like, hey, like your child probably has ADD, like you should probably see a doctor or whatever.
But afterwards, which practice is going to make you the most money?
Well,
you can be a social worker.
It's not about money necessarily, but like
you can be a social worker and do the most good, or you can help the rich white people and make the most money.
Well, I mean, so the other one does not take insurance, which means that I'd make more.
Yeah.
The other
so we
one
need
does
the
take
money
insurance.
first, and then you can save the world.
I mean,
Get a nest egg.
Women that are complaining about their husbands need help too, right?
They do. Who else are they going to see? They got to see somebody.
They don't have anybody.
They're the ones they can do the most damage financially. So just give me all your money; it'll make you feel better.
So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
we'll see.
We'll see. You might not even get the other one. You might have to.
Yeah,
just do
the
shitty
other one,
so.
it's like I'm on my second interview, so we'll see.
Lori, do we have the dates for the days you're going to feed our cat? Have I given you those
yes,
yet?
you need to be in the coop in the next 2 weeks because you are going to be watching our cats, right?
Am I giving you those dates? I'll give them to you now. It is the 30th.
Mm-hmm. Technically, we only need you on the 31st.
Through the 3rd?
Yes, because we get back on the...
We get back 4th. On Saturday or Sunday?
We get back on Monday.
We're back on Monday? Okay, so...
Do what Nick does and do reviews.
30th.
Of what? Therapy?
Well, no, he's saying keep busy on TikTok. Do something on TikTok.
What, like now? I don't have...
When you have free time.
Oh.
Like I said, she's not going to have free time.
No.
She's going to be doing work.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the 30th through the 3rd, Lori, if you're paying attention.
No.
Another reason I'm not Dr. Jess.
Yeah, I know, right?
Too much work.
I, looked into it. I was like, how much to get my PhD? Right. Not money-wise, but time. And it was like 7 years. I'm like, nope. I was like,
how much does that increase in raise?
Yeah, I was like, does like me having a master's cut any of that time off? And the answer is no, it does not.
That's good.
I kind of want it just because it's like I find myself really being pulled in a lot of like research directions. And I don't know if anyone would want a marriage and family therapist on their research team. I imagine they would rather have a PhD on their...
You could work for someone on the team.
Maybe, but...
The doctor's going to be running shit.
Yeah,
part of the
I don't have
assessment.
to be a doctor to conduct an experiment, though,
yeah.
but like...
Especially if it's an experiment done with MFTs.
I'd have to look specifically for like systemic like research opportunities.
Yeah.
But I want to do the LSD stuff.
You can probably sit in on that.
I want to sit in on an LSD counseling session. That'd be dope.
I think that's a different kind of therapy.
It's like, psychiatry.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they need doctors.
Yeah.
They don't need me to be like, does he have any problems with the relationships in his life?
It's like, either way.
They're like, he's tripping out right now and talking about, well, I mean, I can handle PTSD and I can do all that stuff when the time comes. But anyways.
We'll see. Well, if you lose the radio job, then you have plenty of time. So
yeah, exactly.
You can.
I imagine I'll be just as busy for absolutely everything. Till the day I die, I'll be booked, which will be early.
It will be. With all the stress. All right, y'all.
All right.
Take off. We got to do 9, but we'll talk to you Monday.
Monday.
Have a good Friday.
Enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy your weekend. And